good evening, and welcome to Tea Time.
Everybody, welcome to Tea Time. I'm so glad you're joining me. That's right, it is Monday again. It is September 27th, and I am so excited. Everyone is tuning in. Please like the show. Please share it. I'm really even not going to talk about my weekend because it was just crazy, and it'll take too long to talk about. But I do want to say happy 13th birthday to my beautiful, talented, and amazing niece, Victoria Canastraci. I love you so much. And to the left of me, I have a very talented gentleman that I had the pleasure of meeting not that long ago. He's an actor, he's a singer, he's a comedian, he is a motivational speaker. Chill Most is in the house.
What's happening, everybody? What's going on? How you doing out there?
And how was your weekend? Was it as crazy as mine?
My weekend was crazy because I didn't even see it. But it was happening. I enjoyed myself.
So listen, Chill and I met a few months ago. He joined the cast of Bat Boy, a Yankee miracle, and we're going to get into that. But, you know, I do a lot of research on all my guests. Okay, I Google, I IMDb, I Wikipedia, and I do a couple of days and a lot of hours on people. But let me tell you something, my friend. You must have worked for the FBI or something.
Well, my life is a mystery. There's a lot of people looking for me. So far, you found a little bit of me.
I did,
Yeah.
I did, and I'm so happy I did. I'm glad God put you in my path because, you know, we all meet people for a reason. And so let me just tell you what I do know about you.
Talk to me.
Well, you know what? Let's start with some information that I will learn with my listeners, okay? So, first of all, where are you originally from? Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Manhattan.
Okay.
163rd Street, Amsterdam Avenue.
Uh-huh.
Then from there, I moved to the Bronx.
Okay.
Then from there, I moved to Queens.
Uh-huh.
Then from there, I moved to Long Island.
Oh, so you pretty much covered almost every borough.
Well, you can really get around when you don't pay your rent.
This is true. And so, you know, like I said, I met you because Terrell, who plays Reggie Jackson in Bat Boy, had brought you to a rehearsal, and the next thing you know, Ray liked the way you looked. He liked the way you sounded, and you know, when you were in the show, we did the show at the Argyle, and you were great in your pinstripes. You wearing a Yankee hat now.
There you go.
Lived in the Bronx, so I know you're in love with the Yankees like everybody else.
Oh yes, I'm a Yankee fan, all the way.
All the way.
Die hard.
So yeah, so we met, you know, that day, and you serenaded us. You actually, Ray was trying to figure out a song he couldn't remember, and you started singing Sinatra, I think.
Oh, well, I was there a couple of times, and one of the times I was there, they didn't know that I did any kind of singing or anything.
Yeah.
And they was trying to find a singer for one of the songs that they was interested in. They said, try singing the song.
And you belted something out.
Come on.
And we all went, this man can sing.
That's right. That's why I asked you after I finished singing that day, did you tell your moms about me? About us.
Oh my God, about us. He's so funny. So listen, so you went to school. Were you funny in school?
I was a class clown. I wasn't happy about that then because until I grew up, I knew the class clown was the man.
Yeah.
But back then, my moms would have found that I was a class clown. The class clown. I was getting it. You know, so I wasn't happy about that.
Yeah.
But I just enjoyed having fun, meeting people, laughter, and it was in my spirit. It was always in my spirit.
Yeah, I hear you.
But a lot of the times it got me in trouble.
This is true, you know. So after high school, what high school did you go to?
I went to George Washington High School in Manhattan.
Okay.
And they called it the Dove. And the Dove was always in the newspaper. I wasn't too happy about that.
Okay.
But then from there, I moved to the Bronx.
Right.
So I went to Roosevelt High School, and that's where I graduated
all
out
right.
of Roosevelt High School.
Cool.
Yes.
So what did you do after high school, and when did you get into comedy? Was comedy the first thing you got into, or were you out there singing at the time?
No, I was kind of like laid back, and I had kind of like a shy way about me. I was kind of shy when I was younger, and I wish I did have somebody to motivate me and push me, because I really could have got into different things that I would have enjoyed.
Yeah.
Like I should have went to a school of performing arts, or
Right.
some kind of theater work or something like that. I didn't do things on my own until I was in my 20s.
Right. And that's okay.
Well, it hurted me, because when you're younger, you're developing.
This is true.
And things is happening,
Yeah.
and I felt held back, but I didn't know who to speak to,
Right.
or who to go to. So when I got a chance to do some kind of acting, the Harlem Performance Theater, I acted in performance. That was my first time really getting a good break of doing some acting. We had a cast of 13 people. After a cast of 13 people, it was me and a good friend of mine, Mr. Paul Williams. God rest his soul, he passed. And he helped me through the ranks with the acting, and we was both the number 1 and number 2 actors there at that theater.
Wow.
And I thought I was going to take off. From there, I went to the Barbizon School of Acting.
So acting came before comedy.
Yes, acting did come before comedy. But when I was in the school of the Barbizon School of Acting, you know, you're young and you're not knowing what you're doing. You're just going through what you need to go through. I needed to go through the next phase, and that never happened. So I did things on my own, and just family and friends used to see things to make you laugh and things like that, and that's how it happened. The growth started happening from there.
Right.
You know, hey, he's funny. Wow, look at him. What are you doing with those heels on? That dude is funny. No, I ain't put on no heels.
So you did that for a while.
Yes.
And did that lead to any parts or roles?
Well,
I know you did a couple of movies, but that was much later.
Yeah. I had bit parts. I used
Yeah.
to play a lot of bit parts. There wasn't no starring roles.
Right.
That would have been good, because people would have really recognized who I am.
Yeah.
You know, but
you have a very distinctive sound.
Hey,
Almost
thank you.
reminds me a little bit of Wolfman Jack. Just a little bit.
Wolfman?
A little bit.
Oh yeah, what do he sound like? Tell me. Let me hear it.
Sound like that.
Woof woof. Woof woof.
Wolfman Jack, you know who he is.
I remember him, but I don't
on.
I don't remember his voice.
It was graspy and low,
Well,
like
tell
yours.
me something that he might have said.
I don't know. Pretend you're a DJ. What would you say?
Hey, how you doing out there? Good evening. Enjoy yourself. Don't do nothing bad. You're being watched.
You're doing Rodney. You're not doing. Just do. Anyway,
ahead,
you're very
Wolfman.
good at doing. But Wolfman Jack, he'd say something. Hey, all you cats out there.
Hey, all you cats out there, how you doing?
Listen Friday night.
Listen to Friday to the midnight special,
That's
baby.
it. See, you knew. You playing with me.
I remembered it.
Yeah, because I started. See,
Yo.
that's how you work. That's how you work.
Yes.
Okay, so you're acting. So how did you fall into comedy? How did that happen?
Well, I'm trying to remember myself, but the comedy, it came off. It was natural. I was always doing something funny. Matter of fact, when I was growing up, my mom used to argue with me to be a man. She would be a man, because I used to be joking around in school, and the teacher would be writing, calling my mom and writing letters. And when I got home, my mom used to say, "Be a man." I was a little guy.
Right.
I was little.
Yeah.
She would say, "Be a man. Be a man." And I felt like telling her, "Be a woman. Be a woman." So it started from there, and when I played little acting parts in like I said, the acting class, and still I didn't grab a hold of it, that what I had, I still didn't know.
Yeah.
Until I got much older, and then, like I said, I joined that cast at the Harlem Performance Theater, and there was a gentleman by the name of Amasi Gaspard, and he was running the whole show, and that's where the talents really got recognized. you know. But from there, I didn't take off from there. I still was stagnated and still was held back and didn't get anything. I just kept doing things on my own, finding ways, join little singing groups and things like that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm an old guy right now, but I just look young because I took care of myself.
You do not look your age.
Yes,
Chill.
we don't want to tell my age.
No, we don't have to discuss numbers because we're both mature people and we do not look our age. We have good genes in our family. So again, did you answer my question of how you got into comedy? Because
I'm trying to remember.
All right, do you remember where your first gig was?
Well,
Your very first time on stage telling a joke.
Well, my very first time, I was doing comedy by myself, and I connected with a writer, Mr. Neville Butler. And first of all, I got the name Chill Most. That name came from I was selling leather bags.
Okay.
And there was a young lady that owed me money that I never got.
Oh.
And every time I called up for my money, she would say,
Chill.
Hey, don't worry. You chill most with me. You know you chill most with me. that was the line on the phone.
Wow.
I could call up and say, look, you got some money that you owe it. You know you chill most with me. So one day I called, her daughter answered the phone.
That's funny.
And my mother said in the background, who is it? I said, tell her it's Chill Most. That's before I got the name. That's where that name came from. I never got paid my money, but that's where that name came from.
Oh my God, I love it. That's a great story.
So Mr. Neville Butler,
he
was my writer. What a great writer this guy was, or that guy is. Mm-hmm. And he used to write for me. And one day he said, hey, Chill. He said, I like what you got going here and stuff like that. He said, could I join the act? I said, look, man, I don't mind. As long as we getting along and everything's going strong, everything's going good, it's a solid thing, man. So, and that's where it all started from there.
And what year was that?
Oh, my God.
19...
Shoot, man, let me see. That was probably in the 80s.
Yeah.
That's probably in the 80s.
Wow.
You know, and that's when we started. Matter of fact, we were so good at what we did.
Yeah.
We started as a closing act, and people didn't know it because when you're good at what you do.
So you were the headliner. You were the headliner. You closed the show.
So he said, nobody will know. Let's go in as a closing act so we can get that money.
Right.
And that's what we did. And there was times that we did shows that we didn't get paid, but when people finished seeing us, they wanted to pay us to do shows for them.
Nice.
That's how good we was.
Nice. Oh my goodness. I'm with actor, singer, comedian, and motivational speaker, Chill Most.
Yes.
We're going to take our first commercial break. Everyone stay where you are. Don't go away. We'll be back after these messages.
I'm going to be looking for you. Come back.
1331 Mediterranean Grill is located at 1906 Newbridge Road in Belmore, specializing in traditional Greek cuisine. Oppa! You can dine in, take out, and they deliver. They also cater for all occasions, and they have outdoor seating. Give them a call at 516-804-6197. Check them out on Facebook and go to their website, 1331 Mediterranean Grill.
Hi, I am Linda DeVitis. I am a psychic, clairvoyant medium, and certified healer. I have also written a book, My Journey from Darkness to the Light, which is available on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and on my website, www.healingsonthego.com. If you would like to book an appointment with me, call me at 917-929-4935. Thank you.
Well, hi there, Teresa. It's John York from General Hospital. I am just checking in because apparently you have a great talk show called Tea Time on Strong Island TV. I want you to have continued great success and have a lot of fun. It sounds like you're having a lot of fun, and that's pretty much the key to everything, isn't it? So continued success. I'm proud of you. Have a great day, Teresa. Bye.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Tea Time. I want to thank Mediterranean Grill. Great food. They deliver. Give them a call. The feta is from Greece, directly from Greece. It's the best feta I've ever tasted. Also, thank you to Linda DeVitis. Please give her a call. She's amazing.
Yes, she is.
And jaw-dropping, okay? And John York from General Hospital, thank you so much for those beautiful, kind words. I appreciate it. Listen, I'm with my friend Chill Most. Chill is an actor, he's a singer, he's a comedian, and he's also a motivational speaker. So we found out he was from Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens. Now he's on Long Island. He's moved around a lot, and he actually started in acting first before he got into comedy and hooked up with a gentleman, Neville Butler.
Neville Butler, he was my writer.
And he was his writer, and then they become, is that how the Most Brothers came to be?
Neville Butler said to me, he said, let's call ourselves, after he joined ACT, let's call ourselves the Most Brothers. We'll be the Most Brothers.
Right.
And that's where it all started. And that's where Chill Most started. Now, Neville, he was T-Most. He was T-Most, okay? So that's where it all started, yes.
Wow.
Interesting, right?
Yeah, it's very. So tell everybody, for those who never saw the Most Brothers back in the 80s, and because you did have more than one partner at one time.
Yes.
You had two partners
Yes.
throughout the years.
Yes.
You know, and let's talk about it. It's like a marriage. You know what I mean? You have
Yeah.
ups and downs.
Yes, we did.
You know, and you had to divorce one to find another. And, you know, that happens. And, you know, you and I talked about other, you know, partners in comedy. So what type of show did people see when you come? Was some of it improv? Was it all scripted? How did it work for you?
Well, we kind of like sat down and put some routines together. You know what I mean? He was the writer, and I was the guy that was really putting input into the writing that he did.
Right, right.
And
Was there a straight guy and a funny guy?
Not really. No, we took turns doing different parts of the act.
Bits.
You know, of the bits.
Yeah.
And then things just developed. It developed afterwards because I didn't want to feel comfortable doing a straight man act when I could do something silly, and sometimes it came at the spur of the moment. It just happened. I thought of something, it just happened.
Right,
You know, but
right.
when we did work out the certain routines, you know what I mean? Like we had this routine called the Jews Brothers.
Okay.
You know, we wear these curls and we had these hats.
Uh-huh.
We was the Jews Brothers.
Right.
And then we did different. I'm trying to remember because of the two people that I had in the show.
Yeah.
You know, we did different things.
bits.
One was
Yeah.
Red Fox. One was Johnny Mathis. One was Rodney Dangerfield.
Yeah.
And that was the other things. You know, and the thing about it, when you take care of yourself, I can still do some of those voices.
Yes.
And back then,
Yeah.
when I used to sing, and when any of my partners joined in, we blended in beautifully.
Yeah.
And our timing, the timing with both of the partners that I had was impeccable. It was on point.
Right.
On
it's
point.
It's like doing a dance.
Yes.
Right? It's like
Yes.
doing a dance.
Yes. Hey, you know, I miss those days. I miss
the good old days too.
What? I miss those days.
Do you
Boy.
have any of your shows recorded on
Well,
VHS? Because
well,
that's what we used back then.
It's kind of crazy because my second partner that I had, we had a guy
Yeah.
that said to my partner that he wanted to put all the shows that we did all together at the time on a CD.
Like a special, right?
Right. So my partner came to me and said to me, he said, hey, Chill, he want to put these shows together like a special on a CD.
Yeah.
You know, gather up everything that you can gather. And I was like, man, I ain't gathering up everything to give to this guy,
Oh,
man.
no.
No, listen. I said, I ain't gathering up all of this stuff to give because I had a lot of searching around.
Oh,
you know
sure.
what I mean?
Yeah.
Guess what happened? The guy that said he wanted to do all of this
Yeah.
wound up losing all of that stuff that he gave him. The only stuff that
What?
was saved is what I had, what I didn't give him.
Oh no.
Yes.
So you lost all original
What?
footage?
What? You talk about somebody upset, but it is what it is.
Oh,
You know what I
man.
mean? So if I would
That's
have given him
heart-wrenching.
the part that I had, we won't have nothing. Wow. Yes.
That was, you know, when I moved, I came across a box with all my VHS tapes of all the shows that I've done. I didn't record all my shows. Some people record every show they do. But the first time I did Caroline's and Stand Up New York and the comic strip and, you know, even My Mother's Place, I I found them. They're on VHS. I actually had them all transferred onto a DVD.
Wow.
Yeah, so, and it's smart to do. So if anyone's out there and you find old stuff, you can put it on DVD and try to preserve it, that way.
That was something, yeah. That was something.
Who inspired you to be funny? Did you look up to any comics? I see you have Richard on your chest today, wearing proudly Richard Pryor.
Well, Richard Pryor was inspired by a lot of comics.
Yeah.
He was inspired. So that was one of the reasons I seen the shirt.
But who inspired you?
Family, friends.
Uh-huh.
Hey, you funny, man. You should do this, you should do that.
Yeah.
And just a little bit of acting that I did.
But any comedians out there that inspired you? Or that who you like to watch? Like if you like to watch Richard or Rodney, or who'd you enjoy watching? Who made you laugh?
Richard was definitely one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then Rodney Dangerfield. I liked Rodney a whole lot.
Yeah.
You
want to tell the story of how and when you met Rodney? Because you actually do Rodney. Can you do Rodney without cursing?
Well, I met Rodney years ago. I think I was in Catch a Rising Star, one of those clubs that I was doing. And who walks in? Rodney. Wow. So when he walked in, you person you admire, so you're like, oh shoot, just Rodney coming in. Right, so
is that when you were wearing the white jacket? Or was that another time?
That was another time.
You could just say frig instead of the F word.
The first time that I wore
just say frig.
I wore the white jacket. I had a white tuxedo on, dinner jacket.
Yeah.
And Rodney came up to me and he said, "Hey dude, how you doing?" He said, "What happened to you? You fell off a freaking wedding cake?"
I love that story. Yeah. I love that story.
Yep.
And you have a picture. He actually has a picture of you and Rodney wearing that white jacket.
Yes. And then another time when I was doing one of the clubs, I ran into Rodney, and Rodney he was snapping on me and things like that, and he told me I'm one of the best impersonators that he heard of him, and I was like, wow. And I wish I would have had it on tape to hear him say that.
That's nice.
So
that's nice.
I was messing around.
What a compliment.
Hey, dude, how you doing? I tell you, no respect at all. I tell you, it's not easy being me. It's not easy being you, and you're GAY. I tell you, no respect.
Yes, that's what Rodney said. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, Rodney said that.
My God.
He was the coolest guy, man.
Yeah.
He was the coolest guy, and we hung out, man, and it was nice.
It's nice. And, you and I, actually, I thanked you more than once, and I'll thank you on air again for hooking me up with John Mulrooney, because you and I went to Bob Nelson, who's a comic who's suffering right now from cancer, needs a surgery, and we all got together for a comedy night, and there were a lot of people there. Brad Lowry, who I'm going to be having on the show, he's going to be joining me.
Yeah, Brad is one.
And John Mulrooney and Joey Cola and who am I leaving out?
You leaving out what's his name?
Who? Okay, it's gonna come to us. I can't remember everyone. But anyway, so I was supposed to have Richard Minivini on, and he bailed. He couldn't come do the show, and you helped me out with John Mulrooney, who was a great guest, and he's so funny. And we all hung out after the show for Bob. And I know you got to see comics who you haven't seen in a really long time.
Chris Monty.
Chris
Monty.
Monty.
He was one of them that was there.
Yeah.
Rick Morgan used to manage the Most Brothers.
Yes, Rick was there that night.
Yeah, he was there. I mean, it was, and Bob.
It was almost like a reunion for you when you think about it.
Yes, and Bob looked great.
Bob looked great.
Oh my God,
Bob looked
he looked
fantastic.
great.
But it was kind of like, because, Chill's like, I know all these people. I haven't seen them in a while, but I know all these people.
Joey Cola.
Joey, I mentioned Joey.
Oh, man.
Joey
yes.
hosts. Joey. Peter Bales. Peter Bales hosted.
And Joey's still funny as hell.
Oh my God, he cracks me up.
And Maroney, I idolized Maroney. I seen him handle thousands of people in Vegas.
Yeah.
So I was like, whoa, look at this
Isn't that
guy
great?
go.
That's like orgasmic to me, just to think of that.
And he's great with both audiences, white or black. He's phenomenal.
He's great. He's great.
So I used to enjoy every show I seen him do.
We were in the front row. We were in the front row, off to the side, and John's on stage, and the next thing you know, because you're like, we're gonna get picked on, right? Because we're right in front. And the next thing you know, John's doing his bit, and he looks over and he goes, "Oh, It's chill.
Yes, yes, yes.
And it was great, but it was a great night, and I know it sold out, but you were able to get a ticket before it did because Terrell couldn't come, and it was just nice hanging out with everybody,
Yes.
and catching up. And now I know, you're in Bat Boy, a Yankee Miracle with me, and now you're starting to get back into the comedy. Things fall into place when they're supposed to, Chill.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And like me, things are happening now, and I'm getting excited, and I've got auditions, and I'm getting casted, and it's like, it's all good because life's about timing, right? I say, I don't care if I'm 80 years old and I say I've fallen and I can't get up, but where's the beef? Something eventually's got to happen.
We're
you know
just
what I mean?
enjoying all of what's happening with us, and it's the grace of God. We're thankful and grateful to God
Amen.
that He's
Amen.
blessing us with this talent, and we can still
Amen.
go on.
That's right.
As long as we.
I
we
told
can.
you, what I tell you the other day, you got to be grateful for every day. And why? We're above ground. We are above ground,
Yes,
people. So
yes.
just be grateful, okay? Everyone else
That's
has
right.
it worse than you.
Remember
We're
that.
above ground. So while you were doing all this comedy, acting, what did you do for a living to pay your bills like everybody else?
Well, first of all, I have two beautiful children, my daughter Chanine and my son Vaughn.
Yeah.
And we all just gathered together and just made things happen. Because I had to work for a living. I worked for the railroad, Amtrak Railroad.
Oh, okay. Amtrak.
And I retired 41 years that I was there. And
Wow.
people was trying to understand how was I able to do these appearances and work on the job.
Right.
God found a way for me.
That's it.
I'm not going to get into all of it.
We don't have to get into any of it, but let's
Yeah.
just say most of us have day jobs. Most of us, not me, but I'm
Yeah.
available 24/7. But most of us have to have something to pay the bills while we're trying to make it either during the week at night or on a weekend or whenever we could do it.
Yes.
You know?
And I just enjoyed myself in anything that I did.
Yeah.
So I'm just thankful to be here today talking with you.
And how did motivational speaking played a role in that job?
Well, yes, it did. The motivational speaking came because on the job, I worked with the safety department.
Oh.
And when I worked with the safety department, I had to speak to about 30 to 40 guys about the importance of safety. So when I used to get up to speak, a lot of people thought I was in the service because the way I spoke is like, they asked me, was you into the military? I said, no, I wasn't, but get your tail in line right now. And I had a good rapport with the people,
Right.
Because I'm a people person, and I
Right.
treated them the way they would have wanted to be treated.
That's how simple is that?
And I enjoyed myself. They enjoyed themselves. It was beautiful. When I was with the safety department with Amtrak, and whenever anybody got hurt, even if I didn't know it and I heard about it, I felt something in my spirit. That saddened me that this happened.
Yeah.
So I had a lot of concern about them, and I used to find ways to make it safe for them. And it was really right. I never knew that I could even feel like that, even to cry.
Well, because you cared. You
Oh.
cared. First of all, you're a very caring person. You're a very giving person. If I tell Chill, hey, I need you somewhere, he's there. You're there for me. And you have a big heart.
No.
My mother tells me she says, what'd she say to me? Your mouth is as big as your heart. Big, because I got a big heart and I got a big mouth. But
Yeah,
it's the way we are. It's just the way we
but
are.
there's some people, they take advantage. They take you for my kindness for my weakness. You know what I mean?
Right,
And
right,
that's not
right.
good, but it is what it is. And you learn, you grow as you go.
Grow as you go. Go as you grow. Grow as you go.
Grow as you go. Go
On
as
that
you go.
note, we're going to grow to commercial right now,
Yes.
and we'll be back with Chill Most. Don't go away.
We'll be seeing you soon. Don't go nowhere.
1331 Mediterranean Grill is located at 1906 Newbridge Road in Belmore, specializing in traditional Greek cuisine. Oppa! You can dine in, take out, and they deliver. They also cater for all occasions, and they have outdoor seating. Give them a call at 516-804-6197. Check them out on Facebook and go to their website, 1331 Mediterranean Grill.
Hi, I am Linda DeVitis. I am a psychic, clairvoyant medium, and certified healer. I have also written a book, My Journey from Darkness to the Light, which is available on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and on my website, www.healingsonthego.com. If you would like to book an appointment with me, call me at 917-929-4935. Thank you.
How you doing? It's Sal the Voice Valentinetti. Why are you watching me? You should be watching Teresa Canastraci Tea Time with Teresa Canastraci Farrell. And make sure you follow Teresa on Facebook. Tea Time with Teresa Canastraci Farrell. We'll see you there.
I love the way you say my name. I love it. Hey everybody, welcome back to Tea Time. I'm so glad you're joining me right now because I have to the left of me the very talented actor, singer, comedian, and motivational speaker. Chill Most is with me.
How you doing, guys?
And I'm learning as much about him as you are because this man could work for the FBI. I did not find the only two things I found on this man. Seriously, okay? Google, Wikipedia, IMDb.
She found her wallet.
Facebook. The only thing I found on you was on IMDb. You actually did 2 movies. You did one in 2000 called All Saints Day. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
I do not remember.
Okay, next. And
I didn't have a main role.
Okay.
I was just in the crowd doing whatever I do.
Yeah.
You know, so it was like one of those things.
But it's always nice to be on set,
Yes.
you know? And
Now,
then in 2002, you did Straight Up.
Straight Up?
That's what it says.
Yeah, well, I must have was straight out.
Oh.
Anyway, you didn't put down I was Coming to America.
That was not on your IMDb. He was in Coming to America.
Now listen
Did you
to
get
this.
to meet Eddie Murphy?
Of course we met Eddie Murphy, but let me tell you what happened.
Yes, Coming to America.
Coming to America, our role was
And they filmed that in Queens.
when the cab pulled up with all the beautiful luggage. Remember that luggage that they pulled up?
Yes.
It was on top of the cab?
Yes.
Well, our role was to steal the luggage. It was in the wintertime.
I don't remember that scene because I've seen that movie 100 times. So you were one of the cats that stole the luggage.
Stole the luggage. But if you blinked, you missed us and stuff because they shot the scene through the peephole, right? But look what happened. This was real funny that they did not put in. When we stole the luggage off the top of the cab,
Right.
there was a little short guy, very, very short. He was maybe a tall dwarf, I don't know. And he held on to
Little person.
Little person.
Right.
He held on to the luggage when we was running, and imagine not letting go. There's a lot of ice on the ground, so we was running with him, and it was funny. They did not leave that in because they didn't want us to upstage Arsenio or Eddie Murphy.
Oh,
all right?
Okay. That makes sense.
Well, not really, because that could have made the film too.
This is true.
You know,
this is true. But you know what? You never know what's going to end up on the editing floor.
You know what I mean?
That's the whole
and
thing.
that was a really funny part that was in there. People, the audiences would have enjoyed that.
I do remember that scene. I do.
Yes, and they took that scene out.
They took that scene out.
Like, yo, okay.
Wow. Did I thank my sponsors when we came back?
Yes, you did.
All right, I just want to make sure.
No, not when we came back. No, you
I'm
didn't.
sorry. Just Mediterranean Grill, Linda DeVitis, and Sal the Voice Valentinetti. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes.
I have it written down and I forget. Anyway, so Coming to America, that must have been really, really a lot of fun, though. I mean, to like just be on set with Eddie.
It was a lot because we admired those guys. So yeah, it was a lot of fun. You know, coming up. That was what 30 years ago.
Oh yeah,
You know
easy,
what I mean?
easy. Now I didn't see the new one. Did you?
Yeah. I didn't. Let me put it this way. I enjoyed the first Coming to America more than I did the second.
Yeah, well,
so let's leave it at that.
There aren't too many sequels or too many, you know, like Rocky 2 or Godfather 2. There aren't, you know, Coming to America 2. It's like there aren't too many that are better or as good as the first one. You know what I mean? I think that's my opinion. I'm just putting it out there and giving it. So your very first time on stage doing comedy was
What is that?
I have no idea. Bobby, is that you?
That's my phone.
That's yours? Come grab that and take that bag out of here.
It's in that,
Oh my God! You didn't. But have your phone on
Bob,
vibrate.
just take the bag out. Just take the bag.
Take the whole bag
Take the
out.
bag.
Okay, Chill needs
Give
to
it to
be
the dog.
Chill needs to be on vibrate. I was like, what the hell is that? Hey, this is live. This is great. All right, so listen, I want to thank everyone for watching. Please like the show. Please share it. You're a man of many talents. All right?
Yes.
You sing. You play piano, because I've heard you play here. We're here on a Friday night here with Paradise Studios, with Bobby Lacera. He does an open mic jam, and I told Chill, come down on a Friday night if you're not doing anything, because it's a really cool place. Whether you recite a monologue or recite poetry, or we had an author actually read from his book. We have comics that get up. We have... Barbara Held and I did improv as old women on a park bench.
Yeah,
and
great.
It's just a place where talented people come and really
express themselves.
Yeah, express themselves, and it's really a nice community. And you've been getting up, and because I know you have new stuff you want to work on, and maybe some old stuff to bring back in, but. Everyone loves when you get up there. You're very natural. You're very funny. Everyone loves when you do Rodney. I mean, the whole audience just transforms when you're up there.
I had, back in the day in the village when Mr. Neville Butler, T. Most, when he was part of the Most Brothers.
Right.
One day we was in the village walking around, and we walked into this leather store. So T. Most said to me, he said, Chill, why you always want to waste time going into places and stuff that don't make no sense? I said, you never know what you're going to get out of it, because you just never know.
And you never know who's going to see you, who's
Right.
going to be there. It's networking.
Yes, so we walked in to the store, and the owner said, hey, who are you guys? I said, we the Most Brothers. He said, oh, yeah, well, if you can remember something, I got something for you. And what he did was recite a poem that he gave to us. And the poem was kind of tricky. I'm going to see if I can remember it.
Is it clean?
Well, yes, but when we walked out, my partner had a photogenic memory.
Right.
And he remembered it.
Wow.
I wrote it out
Right.
after a while and studied it over and over and over and over. Okay? I'm going to see if I can remember it from memory, because I studied it. It went something like this. Let me see. Slowly riding, easy does it. Slow motion honeydew, melancholy baby. Softly daisy daffodil. Honeysucker, peach cobbler dripping during the moss. Pussy willow. Lip colored smacking berry plum pie. Soaked in sobbing Russian dressing. Leaving waffles melting butter. Cry, scream, come cool blue water cherry blossom, beach ball call. Handed tight a pain release you, sweet potato pear. Pulling pussy willow, and so rising, heading south. My French plum cake, caressing, calling carrots. Caressing, calling carrots. Thank you.
That's the whole thing. That's good.
No. I slipped a little bit, but...
Yeah, but nobody know that until
that's
you
what I'm
say
saying.
it.
In acting,
Yes.
and whatever you're doing, they teach you to...
Keep going.
If you make a mistake, keep going, because the audience will never know.
Listen, same thing when I went to dancing school. If something fell off your costume, a hat fell off or something fell off
It's
of
an
you,
act.
you keep going. You
That's
just
right.
you just
Yeah.
keep kicking and keep
Yeah.
moving. You have to ignore
Mistakes.
the hiccups.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You ignore
Absolutely.
it. And that's how that's within the act of the thing that you're doing. That's how you become great. You just become natural.
Yeah.
You just let it flow.
Yes.
Let it flow.
Let it flow. Let it flow.
You're too funny.
Oh Lord, have mercy.
You got the laugh of the witch from the Wizard of Oz.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
No, I
do
don't.
that laugh. Let me hear it.
No. It doesn't sound like this. No, she does not. She does not.
Oh.
So again, Bat Boy, comedy, singing. You play piano because you played a little piano with a band. We have bands here on Friday nights, and you got up and you did like a little kind of.
I did a little piece,
improv
but
on the piano.
what happened was, because of my location where I'm at, I had to put my piano in storage,
right?
And I wasn't able to practice with, so I'm held back from music that I got in the mind and stuff. And I'm just getting my piano back so I could practice. Because when you practice, you get better.
Oh, sure.
And I feel, sometimes I feel embarrassed to play because I only know one or two songs.
But that's okay. That's more than I know.
Yeah.
I used to have an organ a little, I was a toy organ. My mother put it in the basement, and I used to play Silent Night on it. Was the only song I could play, and Red River Valley.
Oh, that was you?
That was it. That was it. I liked playing. I wish, but it's not
You
easy.
played accordion?
No, it was an organ. Oh,
okay. It's like the piano.
It's like a piano, but it had a different sound.
Yes.
But like you said, it's not as mobile as a guitar or a harmonica. Because I was talking to Rick Overton last week, and he was saying how he comes from a musical family, and he played harmonica. He's like, yeah, you put it in your pocket. You're able to take it anywhere you go. But unless you carry your own keyboard with you, you could carry actually a keyboard.
I got an 88 key keyboard, 88 keys. So you can't carry that bad boy's
Well,
heavy.
you can't put that like on a sling and carry it over your shoulder like a guitar.
Well, you could do that for me.
Okay. All right.
If you they got different sizes, so you can get a small one and do it.
Yeah,
So,
get a mini version. You know how like they have a ukulele, right, with only 4 strings? I guess you could get like a small keyboard with I don't know, how many keys?
Well, ukulele. It's 88 key piano.
88.
Yes.
Okay.
But a ukulele, or whatever that name is.
It's a ukulele. It's
you
a
cut
little
that bad boy in half, maybe have 40 something keys, 44 keys.
Yeah, something like that.
Because you start from C.
Hey,
C,
I
D,
bet
E, F,
you,
G.
if you could play piano, can you play a what do you call
Accordion?
accordion?
No. If we don't have accordion.
It's got keys on it.
No, it don't. It got buttons on it.
It's got keys. Oh, and buttons. Yeah, it's got keys and buttons.
Oh,
I
man.
forgot about the buttons.
Yes.
All right, listen, but I didn't forget. We need to take our last commercial break. So stick around. Don't go away. More with Chill Most when we get back. Thanks.
We're looking for you.
1331 Mediterranean Grill is located at 1906 Newbridge Road in Belmore, specializing in traditional Greek cuisine. Oppa! You can dine in, take out, and they deliver. They also cater for all occasions, and they have outdoor seating. Give them a call at 516-804-6197. Check them out on Facebook and go to their website, 1331 Mediterranean Grill.
Hi, I am Linda DeVitis. I am a psychic, clairvoyant medium, and certified healer. I have also written a book, My Journey from Darkness to the Light, which is available on Amazon, Barnes & Nobles, and on my website, www.healingsonthego.com. If you would like to book an appointment with me, call me at 917-929-4935. Thank you.
Val's Crafty Creations. Are you looking for something personalized? She's the one to do it. She's on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest. Check it out. Val's Crafty Creations. From t-shirts, stemware, houseware. She does it all for any occasion. Val's Crafty Creations. Hey everybody, welcome back to Tea Time. I'm so glad you're joining me on this Monday evening. I want to thank Mediterranean Grill. The food is amazing there.
Oh, really good.
Yeah, go there and have dinner or order out. They do deliver in surrounding towns.
Yeah, they did this to me.
Thank you to Linda DeVitis. She's amazing. Please
Linda.
contact her. Sweetest person on the planet.
Yes, she
and
is.
Val's Crafty Creations. Find her on Etsy, okay?
Hey,
And
Val.
she can make anything you want. Hats,
Anything,
shirts,
anything.
wine glasses, home decor, whatever you want, she could do it. All right, so listen, I'm speaking with my friend Chill Most.
What's happening?
And he is an actor, he's a comedian, he's a singer, he's a motivational speaker, and motivational singer. You could do that too. And he's been in some movies, All Saints Day, Straight Up, and Coming to America. And Chill and I met because he is in Bat Boy, A Yankee Miracle. And unfortunately, we were supposed to do Yogi Berra Museum in Jersey, and we were also supposed to do Babe Ruth Museum,
Yes.
but unfortunately, because of COVID, a couple of cast members got it, and we had to cancel. But we are rescheduling it. One's going to be in November. I think we're going to be in Jersey in November, and I think we're going to be back in Baltimore, Maryland, at the Babe Ruth Museum in April. But I will be having Steve Vaccaro, who's the producer on that show. He'll be doing a show with me, and we'll be talking more about that. But I'm excited that Chill through Terrell, who plays Reggie Jackson,
Yes.
has joined the cast, and that's how we met. And you got to see me do my stuff on stage.
I got to see her do it. I was like, wow, that's you. You was doing your
Yes,
thing.
because I wear a couple of wigs, don't I? I look
Yes,
different.
Long ones. Afro wigs.
I do not.
Yes, you do.
So we have about 7 minutes left, Chill. So I want to know, since you worked for the FBI and I couldn't find any information on you, what do you want to talk about this last, 7 minutes? What do you want to talk
Well,
about?
growing up, I grew up with 4 sisters.
Nice.
I was the only young man.
Talk about the fam.
And I wasn't spoiled.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? So, like, a lot of my funniness came from the family.
Yeah.
Me doing funny antics and things like that.
Yeah.
Doing voices. Oh, I did cartoon characters. Popeye.
Oh, that's what I was going to say. You do voiceover. Didn't you do voiceover?
I did it on my own.
So go ahead. Let's hear some of the voices you can do.
Well, shiver me timbers. I used to do a perfect Popeye back in the day. Remember Courageous Cat Minnie Mouse?
Yes.
I used to do the frog. Courageous Cat Minnie Mouse. The frog.
That's a she, yeah, she.
And then that little mouse, I used to do him, but I can't do him no more. I can't. The voice changed.
Yeah, your voice gets deeper,
You know?
I think, as you get older. I can only do one impersonation, and I will blow Bobby's ears out, so I won't do it. But I do Edith from Archie Bunker.
Oh my God! Yeah.
When she yells for him,
Yes.
I'll do it away from the mic. You ready? Oh, Archie!
Yes. Hey, Edith.
That's it. That's the only thing I could do. I can't do anything else. I wish I could do more impersonations. Like I wish I could do, like Cher or something. How she talks. I don't know.
Well, with practice, you can do that.
I guess so. It's repetitive, right? You have to just listen,
Yes.
listen.
Just do it over and over. That's how I studied Rodney.
Yeah.
Because I heard a newscaster talking about him. I didn't know nothing from Rodney about voices and things like that. But one day,
It just came out.
He was talking about Rodney. I went and got his album where he's sweating and his eyes look like he didn't sleep for about 10 or 15 days. He was pulling on his tie. So I got his album and I kept looking at it. I looked in the mirror and I grabbed my tie and said, hey, dude, I tell you no respect at all, I tell you it's not easy being me.
It's amazing how you close your eyes and you sound just
You
like
kidding?
him.
I tell you it's not me, but it's you, No respect. No respect at all.
That's great.
Put your clothes back on. That's no respect.
It's great.
Funny.
I love it. I love it. I do.
Yes.
It's great. It's nice. I know you incorporate that into your act. And like I said before, a lot of people, they just you can see the joy on their face,
Oh, yeah.
as you're doing it. It's
I had
so
people
cool.
back in the day when we had the answering machines. They was asking, hey man, will you put that on my answering machine?
Yeah, can you
My
record
wife,
something
yeah,
for
record,
me?
Yeah, record that. And I just did it. And we performed back in the day at the Borgata.
Yeah, tell me where you performed back
I
then.
performed at the Borgata.
Right.
My partner and I, we performed at the Riviera.
Uh-huh.
And I was able to get comp tickets. And I comped everybody. Nobody paid. I said, here.
How'd you make money then?
They paid us.
Oh, okay.
But they gave us a lot of comps.
All right.
So I was able to comp a lot of people on the job, a lot of
Nice,
friends. Here, this for
nice.
you.
Yeah.
I would have a night. Yeah, you go be at the Borgata this weekend. And we gave a fantastic show. It was like
I was going to just ask you, how long was the Most Brothers show? How long was it? Was it over an hour?
Well, at the Borgata, we didn't do it because they wanted those people that was playing gambling. They wanted them to get back to the machines, to make that money.
Okay.
So our show was maybe about a half an hour.
Okay.
We had about a half an hour show that we did. And it was phenomenal. If you seen the show, you didn't want to go back to the tables.
Yeah.
We
at least you got something for your money if they paid for them.
Oh, we put on a good show. Because we enjoyed what we did, and it was that kind of show. It was great.
Right.
The Most Brothers. Oh, wow, there he is.
Well, I have to tell you the truth. A lot of people remember the Most Brothers.
Yes.
I've been talking to other comics who have been in the industry, and they're like, I remember the Most Brothers, and you know what I mean? No. So, you had a great reputation back then, and now everyone knows who Chill Most is, and we're going to be seeing you on the comedy circuit doing shows and Bat Boy, a Yankee Miracle. Yeah. Where can people find you, follow you, know what you're doing?
They got to do what you did. Check the internet.
Check the internet. They ain't going to find much.
Doors are just opening up again because of the COVID.
We have to make you another Facebook page as Chill Most.
Right.
Okay,
Right, we're
that's
gonna
what we
do
have
that.
to
Yes,
do. Okay,
yes.
because you do have one, but it's under another name, and we don't want to say what that name is. That's top secret. So we're gonna make you another Facebook page, just a Chill Most page.
Yes.
Okay, that sounds good.
I appreciate Teresa.
And what I
She's
do
hooking
is,
the brother up.
well, I try. But in the meantime, what I'm going to do for him is every time he does something, you're going to be able to find it on my page, or I will announce it here on my show.
Appreciate that. That is
Right?
appreciated. Yes.
Okay. So listen, we're going to wrap up. I want to thank everyone. Thank you again, everyone, for watching the show. I love you all.
Thanks for having
your
me.
love, your support. Please like the show. Please share it. And thank you again to Chill Most for joining me today,
welcome.
because there's only one place for us to go, baby.
Up.
Up! On that note, I want to thank everyone for watching again.
Thank
Share
you.
the show,
Thank you.
like the show, get
Thank
it out
you.
there. Have everyone
Thank
watch
you.
the show.
Thank you.
And join me next week for another tea time, everyone. Take care. Have a safe week. Ciao.
Ciao, everybody. Take care. Take care.